Hello friends, it's Erin. Welcome to Unicorn Poop Knits, the channel where I show you how to make whimsical knitted creations. In today's episode, I'll be doing another knit chat tea. So, what I'm working on is this pastel rainbow sweater, and I've gotten quite a bit of it done because I've been working on it since early July. So all the body is done, the neck and the collar are done, and I'm working on the sleeve right now. While I'm working on this today, I'll be drinking some fruity tea. That is some good tea. So while I'm knitting, I'll talk to you a little bit about my life. A few months have passed since I last posted. I was really busy with work in Hong Kong, and I was visiting the tourist sites on the weekends and having a great time with my friends. And then I came back and I was busy looking for work and getting used to being here again. So there's a lot to get caught up on, and I've also learned that I need to set realistic goals for myself with this YouTube channel. I would like to post once a week or even twice a week, but we'll see. I really have to be realistic. We'll see how it goes. So, a lot of things have happened since I last posted. I have a whole list here so I don't forget. I went to Sheko Beach, and it was beautiful. It felt like paradise. I thought if I could live at Sheko Beach, I would love to live in Hong Kong because, it's just so gorgeous, and the water's clean and beautiful, and you can swim, and everyone's so happy, and it's fun, and I loved it. I really loved it. And then I went to Ocean Park with the same friend that I went to Sheko Beach with, and we had a great time at Ocean Park. I'd have to say my favorite part was the pandas. Seeing the live pandas, they were so precious. Oh my goodness, pandas are so cute. I love them. And then a few friends and I went to Llama Island, and we went on a hike, and it was really difficult for me. It was so hot and humid, and I was sweating, and I felt gross, and I was having such a hard time. I was having fun, but I was having a hard time too. And I saw the biggest spiders I've ever seen in my life. It was crazy. Then two of my friends and I went to Bride's Pool, which is this gorgeous waterfall, and it's called Bride's Pool because there's this little ghost story that a woman got married, and then the night of her wedding she fell off of the waterfall and died in the pool below. I don't know if that's true, but it's a story that's told, so it's a little creepy spookiness. We hiked there and we swam there, and it was beautiful, and I loved it. It was like paradise. It was incredible. And then my boyfriend came to visit me, and on the weekend when I had a day off, we went to the 10,000 Buddhas temple, and there are so many Buddhas. It's incredible. You just see them everywhere. You have to climb at this steep incline, and it was really hot that day. Hong Kong is extremely hot. Yes, so we climbed it, and we got to the top, and there's this temple, and there's a big tower with a bunch of Buddhas on it, and there's a Buddha shrine type thing inside of the tower. It's really interesting. I'll have photos of all these things. And then my boyfriend and I went to Cheung Chau Island, and we went swimming. And we bought a little lock and put our names on it and put it on the fence where people put their names when they're couples or friends or whatever. And that was sweet. I liked that. And we still have the keys here, but the lock is on a fence in Hong Kong, which is pretty cool. And then my boyfriend left, and my friend and I went to Disneyland. Oh my goodness. I'm an American. I'm 29 years old, and this was the first time I had ever been to Disneyland. It was so exciting. It felt magical. It felt like being a little girl. And I saw Snow White, and I was thinking of saying hi, but then I thought it'd be creepy because I'm an adult, and what adult takes a picture with Disney characters? But maybe she wouldn't have thought it was creepy. Maybe she would have been like, oh yeah, sure, I'll take a photo with you, you know. Because I know it's not really Snow White, I know it's a person in a costume, but I love Snow White, and I was like, oh. Yeah. Another thing my friend and I did was after work we got the famous egg waffles and we ate them and they were delicious. And then we took a trolley ride, and I've never taken a ride on a trolley before. It was so fun. And then another weekend, the weekend before we left actually, one of my friends and I went to the Qilin Nunnery and the Nanlian Gardens, and we walked around and it was really pretty. I saw some nice lotus flowers. I took some good photos of those. And my friend took some amazing photos. I'll have to include those. Then we went to Victoria Peak, and it's a lot higher up than I expected. The city looks so small from up there, and it's not small, it's huge. It's a huge city, so it was really high. It was incredible. While we were there were some protests because of the extradition bill, and there were a few times when the metro was blocked, and it took us, my friends and I, 3 hours or more to get to work, because with the metro blocked, everyone was taking the buses or driving, and that caused a lot of traffic, and that was pretty intense. And then when we were supposed to fly out, the flight got cancelled because of the protests, and I have some footage of the protests. We did eventually make it out the next day. We did have to go back to our apartment and stay another night, but the next day we made it out. And I just hope everything's okay there. I hope everyone's okay, and I hope things get resolved peacefully. So that's what happened the rest of the time in Hong Kong. And then when I came back, I started looking for work. I got sick for a couple weeks with a kidney infection and I couldn't get out of bed. That wasn't fun. That was really hard. And then I got better and I kept looking for work. I had a couple interviews. So yeah, that's it for the life update. I'm gonna put this knitting to the side because it's time for the haul. So I went back to that knitting store I was talking about in the last Knit Chat tea, and I got this container. It's a little bag, and it's full of all the crochet hooks you could possibly imagine, all the sizes you can think of or could possibly need. This one's missing because I'm using it, but yeah. And it came with this little packet of goodies. It has a lot of stuff in it. It has this needle gauge, stitch markers. So now I'm using real stitch markers instead of earrings like I had always done before. Cable needles, always handy. Yarn needles. And then it came with 2 of these, but I'm using the other one right now. This is the smaller one. These are good for making thumb holes and gloves, and they're also good for making socks or even sweaters like the neck hole. Oh, I made this sweater, by the way, earlier this year. I really like it a lot. It's one of my favorites that I've made. And then these are little snippies. And then we have a couple of needle protectors in here, and that's it. But all of this was less than 10 Canadian dollars. Materials are so affordable over there, like knitting and crochet materials. It's incredible. It's like something like this over here would cost over $100 for sure. So this was a really good deal. And then, just a couple weeks ago, I caved and bought some yarn because I have some projects I really want to do. I got this pastel rainbow yarn, and I'm going to make sleeveless mittens for this fall because it's already starting to get super cold. If you're living in Canada, you know this. And I figure between the pastel rainbow sleeveless mittens and the pastel rainbow sweater, I'll just be the embodiment of a pastel rainbow, and you can't go wrong with that. And then I've been wanting to make a shawl because I haven't made one in a long time. So I got this Lion Brand Yarns shawl in a ball. This is supposed to be enough yarn for an entire shawl. We shall see. I'm gonna try it out and see if it works. And then, because Halloween's coming up, I got some black yarn to knit a witch's hat and some red yarn to knit some roses or crochet some roses and sew them all around the brim of the hat. And I want it to be really pretty so that I can wear it year round. I don't care if it's a witch's hat. I'll wear it year round. I wear crazy hats all the time, which you will soon find out as I make more videos. Oh, by the way, I should make a video of my crazy hat collection, crazy hats that I've knitted. And then it would be also cool to make a video of my sweater collection, all the sweaters that I've knitted. Let me know in the comments below what you think of that idea. So that's it for the haul. So a friend visited recently, and I just have to show you this before I end the video. And it was really nice to see her again. I met her in Hong Kong. And it was so fun. It was a great night. And she brought my friend and I cookies, and we split the cookies, and I kept the tin. Look at this tin! Oh, it's so precious. That's the clock tower at Tsim Sha Tsui. And that's Victoria Peak with the tram and the building at the top, and that's the Aqualuna cruise boat, and there's dim sum in here, and all the pandas all around have their own little personalities, and then even the side of the box is really detailed. Here's a panda with a net stealing food from this panda, and this panda has a fishing pole and he's using it to steal food from this panda. It's hilarious, I love it. And I've eaten most of the cookies, but I kept a few of them so I could show you what was inside. Here, I'll just take it out. So there's a penguin cookie. There's only one left, I've eaten all the others. And there's this little apricot cake. I ate one already, it's so good, so good. Delicious. And then there are these thingamabobs. I'll take it out of the package. There are these thingamabobs, and they taste like crepes. This is the last one. You know what? I'm just gonna eat it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun making it. And please feel free to like this video and subscribe for more videos. And stay whimsical, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!